Alright, got another Canadian IMP here, flameless ration heater. Got some other things too, but let's do this first. So I got this IMP, this is number 21, lasagna. Now, this is the newer one that has that tear notch. And it's in a more waterproof sort of bag. The old version was even a different menu number. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but it seems like I've seen number 14. Yeah, perhaps. But somebody in the comments will let me know. And right away, one of the things that's different is this has sliced pears, where the old one had like a fruit cocktail. And there's all the ingredients and all the nutrition facts. It doesn't really tell me how many calories. Yes, it does. The lasagna is 290 calories, that's the main. And the sliced pears are 120 calories. But there's also several other items in here that make up this meal. I'm going to assume that the total meal, as you were, this is meal number 10. Right there. It says IMP 21. I get it. I'm sorry. That's the year. This is 2021, everyone. Beg your pardon. Forgive me. Thank you for catching that. That's menu 10. Lasagna. I'm going to assume that the total calories are probably anywhere from 1,100 to 1,300. Doesn't really tell me the weight. I wish that it did that. But anyway, I got a flameless ration heater from MRE Mountain. We are going to use also this, because you know how I am. I totally got to have extras. And this looks like this was from the 15th day of 21. Is that how you guys would read that? And we're also, since we got that whole Italian thing going on, I don't know if you can see it, minestrone. Yeah. And it looks like this is the 249th day of 2003. That's how old this is. And I'll bet it's still good. There's all the ingredients. You can see them, kind of. Yep, see? All the ingredients. Kind of healthy, actually, if you look at it. It's better than any Progresso soup or anything like that, other than maybe the nitrates, but all that canned stuff contains nitrates. Okay, enough jaw-jacking. Let's get this thing open. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. And before I open anything up, we got to do this right. Yeah, those are really good with a lemon, or as you were a lime. Alright, let's open up this minestrone soup. Since we got that whole Italian thing going on, this will be our appetizer. Yes, I am correct. This is from AmeriQual Foods. This was the 246th day of 2003 and was packaged on 2341 hours. At 11:41, just before midnight, this was packaged. I'll set that right here. Toss that to the side. Actually, we're going to put that in there with it. Now, I'm curious as to what baked snack crackers are, so... Oh, okay. They're like... I don't know. They're weird. I'm not going to save that. I usually do. They're like them Cheez-Its. Yeah. They're all crumbled up. Tear notch. Ooh, made like a little hiss. Oh, a nice Ziploc feature. Everything smells good. Everything looks good. I totally like that whole Ziploc feature. Now let's get everything opened up and checked out. They make it so it's reusable. So we got a travel mix. Chocolate drink mix. We'll set that aside over there. All the drinks. The old ones, the old lasagnas, had a Kit Kat. And there is the main. Wow, the mains are straight up Canadian military MRE. No Baxter Mountain, none of that. Just straight up Canadian. And this was made the 268th day of 20. And there were, what I am understanding to be, 142 of them made. We'll set that over there with the flameless ration heater. Awesome Canadian heavy-duty towel. Wow, this one's even better than the napkin that they used to give us. This is a straight-up freaking industrial paper towel like you get in like the gas station or something. You know, and those Georgia Pacific dispensers. Beverage bag. We might use it. Good boy, Marley, son. Marley's right underneath my feet. Matches. Those are going in the mess kit for later use. 2 Tic Tac mints. Oh, hells to the hells. Yes. All right, hold on. Here's to Canada, okay? Now, remember when I said the old one came with a Kit Kat? Alright, hold on, kids. This is just so wicked awesome. Okay, first, there's that, and I'm glad they updated this. Actually, we're going to put that over there with the drinks. Oh, yeah, you guys. Oh, yeah, you guys ready? Effed A. These are my favorite. I like Coffee Crisp and Snickers. Now, I was going to save the hamburger bun, but we're going to eat it because we got that whole Italian thing on. And when you're eating Italian food, you got to have bread. So I was going to save this for something else, but I have another extra one already saved. So we're going to eat this. I'm totally going to use this. I'm going to try to use everything in this ration tonight. I'm going to try to do the whole thing. And get all these crumbs. Okay. And we have what looks like to be 2 orange drinks. Yes. Both orange. And these are my pears. Straight up Canadian military, no Baxter Mountain, nothing. These are my Poiriers and Tranche. sliced pears. And this looks like these were the 43rd day of 2021. And there were 142 of these. Tell me if that's the way you all interpret that. Alright. So, what else? Oh, yes. The legendary Canadian sporkage. Well, alright, kids. There is that 2021 IMP Menu 10 lasagna, and they changed the fruit cocktail to the pears, and they changed the Kit Kat to a Snickers, which I don't have any problem with whatsoever, mind you. And let's get that flameless ration, as you were. Yeah, let's get the flameless ration heater going. And then I'll get them drinks going while that's going. So we'll be right back. Maybe. Alright. I have never heard of MRE lasagna. This should be interesting. I wonder if Rock or something, what he feels about this. Alright, we already got the water measured out, so let's just see what we can do. I need a little more water. Ooh, already activating. Whoa. I'm gonna try to put it back in the bag to keep it warm. Now, I'm going to keep it notched a little. And I did. And I'm going to lay it down like that. You know what else? Put the bun in there too. Just put it right in there. Thanks for being patient. I thought it would be important to record that, don't you all? Alright. Let's see what this is. First, this. There's what it is. And this is 250 calories. And it's roasted corn kernels, almonds, tamari almonds, sea salt, mini pretzels, sesame sticks, sesame seeds. Yeah, all right. The old one, I believe, contained beef jerky. And don't worry, I will do a pan over shot so that we can see everything that is in this awesome ration so far. And I'll tell you why. I'm glad that they put a pub mix in with Italian food. Whoever thought of that, to do that, was thinking. Unfortunately, all that tastes a little rancid. Okay, be right back. This is, trying to find the total, 80 calories each package, so that's 160 calories. Contains sugar, dextrose, citric acid, salt, artificial flavor, potassium citrate, ascorbic acid, tricalcium phosphate, and, coloring. You need the dextrose, you need the citric acid, you need the salt, you need the potassium citrate, you need the ascorbic acid, and you need the tricalcium phosphates when you're out there in the field. This is a good drink other than, you got to have sugar, but there's other forms of sugar that they can use besides straight up sugar. But anyway, it smells very good. Very, very, very good. It is not rancid. It is not stale. This held up. Now, if I were out in the field, or if I were here in the Adirondacks and I was doing this out, I would have totally stopped at Stewart's today and bought one of them extra hydration packs. Totally would have dumped it in here. I totally would have used it in this. I can remember in boot camp at Paris Island them making us eat the salt. Unless, someone was a diabetic, but no one was a freaking diabetic, because if they were, they wouldn't have gotten into boot camp. So there is that. Now, this leaks. But I like using mason jars. I just don't like that it leaks. And the reason I have this, because I bought it a year ago when I was down in Florida. And as my friend Carlos Perry, or DeCARLOS, and I can hear him right now, it's Django. The D is silent. Anyway, my friend DeCarlos Perry told me I said his two favorite words, bourbon and shine. And yes, I say it that way, bourbon and some shine. And if I had either or, you know damn well it would be in that drink right now, don't you? Yes, you do. All right, we'll be right back. Baked snack crackers, basically Cheez-Its. What do you want me to say? Cheez-Its. I think we're going to do it in the bag. And just because I want to see it done. You all want to see it done? You do? Yeah, me too. Alright. We'll be right back on that one. Shit. We're gonna go right up to the line. Kind of cool, huh? First time I've ever done this like that. Okay, stand by. The protein drink is the filter right there. So we're going to use the smaller ounce jar. Alright, stand by. Okay, it smells very chocolatey and very creamy. Let's get some water in it. But first, okay, but seriously now. Alright, let me get it up to that line here. I think I'm a little shy. Alright, I was a little shy. That's alright. Get this shook up. Get it constituted really well. Ooh. Okay. I'll be right back. When I was traveling across country from here to Oregon, did it 3 times, and I don't want to get into that. I definitely had these beverage bags from the Canadian MREs, and I liked them a lot. They were reusable, and I totally used them. Ooh, that mixed up nicely. Okay, so far, here's 3 good drinks that come with this thing. Okay, and I'm all about my beverages. And what I like about this ration is you could totally break this down into 2 meals. You know, if you really wanted to do it like that, if that whole, wow, hold on a second, you all, you got to see this. Check that out. I think it's going to pop. Hold on, okay? Holy shit. Look at that. Hot. Man, that's cool. This is exciting, everyone. This is very exciting, okay? So, hang on. Man, that orange drink's good. And you know, DeCARLOS, I don't think I'd throw bourbon in it. I'd definitely throw some shine in this. Some shine in this orange drink right here. Forget about it, my brother. Just forget about it. Now this, DeCARLOS, now this I'd have the bourbon in right here. Very creamy, very chocolatey, very unrancid, no rancidity at all, very chocolatey. If I was issued this meal in the morning, the very first thing I would have done is drank this immediately. Probably would have eaten my Snickers in the morning too. Carlos, this would be great with some freaking bourbon, brother. All right, I'll tell you what. If I ever get, and I got some Canadian rations, and I know that I have a few that probably have one of these vanillas or one of these chocolate drinks in it. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I know I have one. The next time I do one, I'm going to have some bourbon ready and I'm going to put it right in that drink. Oh, shit. Try this coffee. Very hot. Wow, that's outstanding. That is very, 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 very good. Now, as you like my coffee black, that's outstanding. All right, we're going to set this off to the side because you all saw how that thing got puffed up. So there you all know, you can stick your ration right back in that thing. Just further radiate the heat. Let's see. First thing we got is the bun. It's totally warm. It's almost hot. Oh. Whoa. Dude. Whoa. All right, everybody. That's nasty. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to pause and clean this up. Just hang on a sec. Totally freaking moldy. Look at that shit. All right, I'm going to have to clean that all up. So, everybody, I'll be back in a bit. All right, I had to go back and look at that to make sure that that indeed was a hamburger bun, and it was a hamburger bun, but somehow that bag must have gotten punctured because you all saw the mold on that thing, and you saw how that went from what was supposed to be white to some pumpernickel looking thing. Now it's got me concerned as how they make pumpernickel. All right, it's done. lots of sauce too. I have to clean my spoon off. Tomato sauce is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Wet. The minestrone looks really good. Okay, we'll be right back. Yeah. That flameless ration heater was still going. I could have totally left this stuff in there longer. It would have still cooked. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh wait, hang on a second. Alright. The minestrone, which just means vegetable soup in Italian. It's literally what minestrone means in Italian. Vegetable soup. As a matter of fact, how you say soup in Italian is minestra. Not zuppa. That's some other Latin. Or French. Or Indian. Let's try this lasagna. Let's cut it right down the middle here. Take a bite from the inside. I could have let this heat longer. Get a little bit of minestrone with it. Okay, I get what they're trying to do. It doesn't taste like lasagna to me. Pub mix is rancid, so I'm not going to eat any more of that. Try a couple of these pretzel sticks. Those are good. It's these things that are rancid. And the almonds too. Corn too. Corn mint, the whole thing. I'll try that pretzel. Yeah, that pretzel was okay, but the rest of it is just all rancid. Sorry, kids. Not gonna eat that. Another. Here's a good bite. I figured out this is for cleaning everything. All your mess gear. This thing's heavy duty, and it folds out again, okay, into a whole nother sheet here. See? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it like this, and it's sturdy. Well, maybe it isn't. That almost tore apart. But this, I believe, is for cleaning, like my mess tray, my canteen cup, my sport. Where this, I believe, is for cleaning yourself. So the Canadians thought of that. What was that? If you're someone who's never seen a Canadian video before, or IMP video, that's a compressed towelette. You add water to it and it expands into a big towel like this. It's a very popular item. In the backpacking community. That minestrone, that's outstanding. Outstanding. The lasagna, that's outstanding too. This pub mix came with this. Unfortunately, was rancid. Somehow, this ration got exposed to some moisture. That's what caused the hamburger bun to do it. The package, excuse me, must have been punctured and I didn't know it. Or sudden change in pressure, maybe. Definitely needs shine. But this minestrone, had I had a longer time to prepare it, I would have made it very soupy. The lasagna, there's really not much more you can do to it. I mean, you see what I'm saying? But look at that minestrone. Look at that. That looks just like real minestrone. Carrots, chickpeas or garbanzo beans, kidney beans, zucchini, tomatoes, onions, garlic. The cheese crackers that I added are basically Cheez-Its. They're all crushed up. I'm not going to eat them, but they're not rancid. They're very good. We are going to do the pears. That's all rancid, kids. All of it. Tastes nasty. That's a shame. Excuse me, because I like that stuff. And we'll finish up with this here. All right, stay tuned. Pears are very fresh looking. They're good. That's good juice. And if I was in the field, I probably would have totally poured some of that juice right into my orange drink. Maybe dropped a pear in it. Uh-oh. Who don't like Snickers? Thought it might be a little rancid. It is a little. But not enough that I'm not going to eat it. Coffee's out friggin' standing. (2021) IMP, Lasagna Canadian IMP, menu number 10, coffee, compressed towel that's now wet, wet my fat ugly mug, and my 2 Tic Tacs for digestion. All right, everyone.